What's up, horror fam, and welcome back for finally another YouTube live here with HHN 365. Jess, we did it. We came back to YouTube after neglecting it for a long time. Not only the lives, we didn't really post anything at all during the season, except a few house POVs, which we need to redo because something happened with the quality. Yeah, it was.
Hey, I had a good month on TikTok before I really fell out of it.
That is true.
I mean, you were also there contributing. So also you heard this at Mardi Gras the other day. I didn't go to the park after closing night.
That is true.
Until Mardi Gras opening day. So sorry. Holidays. I also abandoned that.
That's fine. No one will blame you. It's okay.
Depression.
Although Grinchmas is pretty good, to be fair.
I missed it this year, but that's on me. I missed a lot of things. Or last year, whatever.
Yeah. Well, we are back. How have you been? How's it going? Anything going on in your life? Obviously not Universal.
I went for Mardi Gras. I was there.
Yeah.
I went to Mardi Gras with you.
We were there.
That was fun. Opening day. Working. Watching The Traitors. I don't know if you've watched it with Mary.
No, not this season. Not yet.
Really good. I don't really have. How about you, Duff? How you doing?
No, I didn't do anything. I traveled and stuff, but nothing relating to Universal or HHN or anything. We've been kind of out of that realm, so it's nice. Not fully, because we have come back. Our podcast, if you've been listening, has been back for a little bit now. This is just the first time we've come back to YouTube Live, so we've been on it for a little bit, probably a month at this point. We've been back-ish.
Since the new year, we've had 2 or 3 episodes
come out. Yeah,
we're back.
We're back.
We had the Schmitties before the end of the year, so if you didn't catch that, go get the Schmitties. Okay, what were you saying? Sorry.
No, that was it. I was trying to move forward because I'm sure this is boring. Hey guys, let's see who's in the chat with us. A lot of familiar faces. I have missed you guys. This is so great. And as always, Chemo Dog leading us up. First comment. We are so hyped too for this live for speculation season, which is already in full swing, to be honest. I was going to say ramping up, but it's fully here because we have a lot to talk about today. Mary, what's up? How's it going? Thanks for joining.
Hi, Mary.
Mark, what's going on?
Mark.
Mothman, we are freaking back. That's right. And thank you for being here.
God. Everybody's here.
Everyone's here. This is what I was waiting to see specifically, though. The show has started.
It's alive.
We are here. It is a 365 live, not a 36 live. That's a different brand. Let's see. Horror Queer, thanks for making it. We're happy to make it to a live again, to be honest. So, yeah.
We're all here.
Mike Daniels, get the song going. Close enough. It's definitely not our song, but it's a song that gets people hyped. So
it's definitely a show. It's in a show at HHN.
Will we hear it again this year?
Speaking of neglecting. Moving on.
Yeah. Albert, rest in peace, Adam. Yep. Unfortunately. Big loss in our community, obviously. Joe, what's going on? Thanks for joining us. Spooky Bits. Hey, we have heard a lot from you, so that is nice. That you have been a constant in our lives, even through this period with no YouTube lives.
I think Spooky Bits has been a part of every episode we've released in 2026 so far.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is the case.
So, Spooky, you are unofficially a co-host now at this point.
I guess so. I mean, Jonathan's not here, so maybe.
I think Spooky Bits has been here more than Jonathan.
Jonathan did miss one episode. That is correct. There we go. That is it. Let's see who else we got here. Arkham, it is good to be back. It's good to have you back. 8-Bit Slasher, we've missed the lives so much as well. Lish, thanks for joining us. So happy the live is back.
Hello.
C-Town, everyone's back. Look at this. Sabbath, welcome back.
Everyone.
This is great. Oh, yeah, I forgot. It's actually not. I forgot Tuesday was our normal thing.
Do we really have a consistency here on 365? I think that's the best part about us.
Listen,
we are consistently inconsistent.
That is true. Last year, though, our lives were pretty consistent. I remember that. We did
We'll
good.
get back on that.
Yeah.
We'll do better.
No promises. We're just going to try to have them out weekly-ish. That's all I'll say. No promises on dates. Josh, it is our season. It's all of our season. This is not 365 or 30. It's HHN. It's all. Oh my God. I give up. Moving on. You know what I mean. It's our season. This isn't even like the episode where I was drinking, Jess. I don't know what's going on.
You know what's funny? I'm drinking whiskey now.
I mean, I haven't. I just haven't done it yet. It's a full glass.
It smells like HHN.
Water so far.
My water has abandoned me somewhere in the whatever.
Forrest, thanks for coming back. Good to see you. Is it not good to see Goblin because he's not here? Yeah, I know. Other obligations. I'm sure he'll be back next week for whatever kind of content we put out, though. Rick Garcia, thank you. We are happy to be back.
Hello.
Nerd Guy, I think, yeah, it's on everyone's wish list basically every year, for sure. We'll see.
Maybe not this year.
Maybe one day.
Oh, yeah.
Chico Soul, thanks for coming back. See, like, all these familiar faces. So nice.
Wow.
Colby, I mean, we'll talk about that today. I'll say that much. We will definitely talk about that today. Oh, Hannah, what's up? Thanks for joining the live. I did notice it seems like it is showing YouTube usernames differently than it used to. It's all just ats when previously it was usernames.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Oh, well. Oh, Bethany. Another Mardi Gras feature for us. Look at that.
And a pet profile picture.
And a pet pro. We love a dog, a cat, a lizard, a snake, whatever you got. Put your pet on your profile pic and we love it.
And it was great seeing you, Mardi Gras, but the pet.
Yes. But the pet. Hydra, what's up? That's close enough to a pet. Why not? We'll take it. Animal-esque. Works for me.
Sure.
Wade, what's going on? Thanks for joining us. I wasn't going to say it. But hey.
Iconic character.
There we go.
It's the same thing.
Same, yeah. Just ask Mike Aiello. He thinks it's the same thing for sure, too. Clayton, what's going on? Thanks for joining us.
Hi.
That is not true. Or is it?
No.
Okay.
I said no very quickly.
You did.
And that speaks volumes.
You did. Oh, well. C-Town. Well, let us know what we missed. I will happily go over those. So tell us in the comments what we missed on that episode. Which, if you didn't see, we did. Actually, that was last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. We covered all the anniversary years that HHN Orlando has done. Because Hollywood hasn't really done proper anniversary years. So, sorry. Fear and Beer. What's going on? I'm going to assume, Nick, you missed all the Traders talk, which involved just asking, did you watch Traders?
Nick, I didn't know you watched the Traders. Spinoff podcast coming. It's Nick and I talk about the Traders. A little bitch session about reality TV. No, we need to talk about that. No, it's going great. I'm actually missing it tomorrow. Voluntarily, which is crazy now that I'm thinking about it.
For me, that's so sweet.
More for Half Barrel.
Okay, fair.
And 365.
No, that's okay. That's fine. I'll ignore that.
But yeah.
All right, let's take our first kind of question. I guess we've said hi to basically everyone. Josh asks, it feels like over the last few years, they finally leaned back into the alcohol a bit more. What do you think it takes to get back the blood bags? I don't know, because at this point, alcohol and most importantly for them, what they step back on, liquor, is readily available basically everywhere in the park. So I don't know what would be limiting the blood bags, because I would bet they are lower in alcohol content than the average mixed drink you get poured. So I really don't know. It seems more like a business decision than anything to do with operational concerns with alcohol. Not really sure.
Yeah. And also, like, having them at other events, they're like not that good. And I've had them at like every other haunt that I've gone to besides HHN. So like somebody could tell me that they were probably the best they've ever been, but it's the same shit. It's like an energy drink or a soda mixed with a liquor and red dye or green dye.
Yellow, blue, they mix it up.
It's the same thing as the... Why can't I think of the drinks? It's the same shit. It's the same shit that you get in the Blinky cup.
Yeah, basically.
It's just
but Jello
the
form.
vessel. Yeah. Which is, I'll just do that in Cabana Bay before I go, you know?
Mm-hmm.
In my hotel.
So yeah, I guess what it takes at this point is for them to think it makes financial sense for it to come back. Yeah. Because the alcohol part, that's out the window at this point.
Oh yeah, you can get anything anywhere now, pretty much at the park. Remember when we used to like cover full service bars as like a special thing?
You did. Let's get back to that.
Just... well, now it's just everywhere. Well, we still report on it, but like it's the same shit now.
It is. It's so sad. Disney Mike says Bill and Ted's back this year. Another dog profile pic, by the way.
Wow.
No, probably not. And I love Bill and Ted. I mean, I don't even know if I'd want to see it back, to be honest. I think it went out strong, and I'm happy with that. But I also just don't think it's coming back anyways.
I saw it in its last year. It was my first year. I don't think it's coming back either. We've talked about it. It's like they were lucky they got away with what they got away with. Things happen, obviously. And things have to go away so things can come, even if they're not the thing you want. Like replacing a comedy show that also had dancing and stuff with just a dance show. That's okay. Mm-hmm. And now maybe possibly this thing that replaced it, Nightmare Fuel, is making way for insert new thing here. This is how it's a living thing. It has to evolve and yada, yada, yada. I'm going to switch my headphones real fast, so I might not be able to hear you for like 10 seconds.
Go for it. Ponce, what's up? Thanks for joining us. We will definitely be talking not all the rumors, a lot of rumors tonight. We are purposely going to ignore some. Just saying. Oh, you can't hear me, but Nick said, book it, podcast. Okay, good. Do you think they'll pick an anniversary IP for an anniversary year? I think if they do, it's probably going to be unintentional, and I expect the anniversary aspect to be more of the original side of things. Like, would we say that? Actually, I don't even know. There's something big that has an anniversary this year, but I don't remember off the top of my head what it is. But I don't think they're going to pick it for that reason. So I'll leave it at that. You back, Jess? Okay.
I can hear you. Oh my god.
Okay.
I can hear myself again too. I couldn't do
beautiful.
it. I couldn't do it, man. Those earbuds, I don't know how people do it.
So you do love to hear yourself talk.
It's not that. I like to know that when I can hear myself, everyone can hear me. And when I can't hear myself, no one can hear me. It's more of a safety. Peeking behind the curtain right now. I'm giving you guys in the mind of Jess, which is terrifying. You don't want to be here. Sorry, an anniversary IP for an anniversary year?
Yes.
Help me. What does that mean right now?
I assume like an IP that is having an anniversary.
Oh, okay.
And I know there is a bigger one this year that does. I don't remember off the top of my head which one it is, but there is one that people have talked about.
I think it's fun when they line up, but I feel like that has to be like a perfect. I don't even want to say storm, but that's the only thing I can think of right now. It has to be a perfect Alignment of the stars. And that's
so you
really
don't
fair.
think it wouldn't be intentional, basically, to match anniversary. Yeah.
I don't think that they would realize it, and if they did, it would probably be something that the IP brought up or something like that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Hey Jess, you seen Fallout Season 2?
There was a season 2.
Listen, the ghoul gets a bit goggier, so
I didn't finish season 1.
I know. I'm just, the gog is gogging. It's not
still
fully revealed like it is in other shows, but
I was gonna say I'm still watching The Righteous Gemstones. Thank you for asking. And by still watching, I'm still at whatever episode I was on last time because I haven't watched it in a while. I'm very committed to like the Traders and 911 on Thursdays, and then every other day Eugene watches wrestling. And I just I watch YouTube on the computer pretty much. So
yeah,
one day I'll get there. But I have to watch all of the GOG first in The Righteous Gemstones because that does take precedent now.
And I understand, even though I haven't watched it yet. But I believe it. I know.
You get
I know.
real personal with
the
Mr.
GOG.
Okay.
The GOG.
The GOG.
Okay, here we go. You missed both pre-anniversary years. HHN 14 had Horror Night Nightmares. 19 had Shadows from the Past. Also, we didn't talk about The Orphanage. Fair point. I guess we left out the first two because they weren't anniversary years. I guess that's the only reason. They specifically weren't anniversary years and weren't celebrated as anniversary years. Mm-hmm. But good point. The Orphanage, I left out mainly because it's not directly an anniversary house in any, like, I guess it kind of ties into it because Cindy is supposed to be an icon, but it's not like fully an anniversary house,
Yeah.
But I guess I also included other houses that definitely weren't directly anniversary houses. So, sure. I pick and choose, I guess.
That's true. That's also not to say that these things might not come up in like other things, because we're going to talk about a lot of this shit for the next couple months anyways. Mm-hmm. So thank you for pointing that out because I forgot about all that.
Speaking of, I remember, I think it was on like the last live we did, at least. I think the last live we did was in the season, right? I'm pretty sure we talked about how, wow, with an anniversary year coming next year, they're going to do something like Shadows from the Past on like the final weekend or something. Obviously, they did not fully do that. But one of the rumors we're going to talk about later is sort of that to a much, much, much smaller scale. So we sort of got something.
More than we've gotten before recently.
That is true. We usually don't get anything at all, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're talking about Rob from Traders a lot.
So, okay. Well, we're going to talk about this for a second. I love that we have Trader on Trader crime this season. It's really exciting. I love that Rob is like the like quiet guy. I don't love him though. I don't know what it is, and I'm not a Housewife fan. But I love what he's doing. I love the game he's playing, and I love watching it. I am a little bitter that Monet got eliminated or murdered so early in the season again. They come for these drag queens every season. Okay, I'm done now. We can talk about it.
Jackson. I mean, we'll talk more about the specific rumor later, but it would kind of make sense. If it's because obviously it'd be like an icon thing, it would kind of make sense. So I could see that if this house did come. Yes.
On a spooky empire this year. Could take the day off now.
Question. Spooky Bits asks, Duff, did you do Not Scary Farm last year? Last year was my first year and I enjoyed all 10 mazes. The zoo with just a flashlight scared the soul out of me. And Cinema Slasher was awesome. Yes, it was. Back to its true glory, which it only took a year off of. I did it last year. I thought, for the most part, it kind of was a weaker year. I feel like the two new houses were, not that they were weak, but I feel like the zoo really shined when it was lights out. And other than that, it was just kind of a middle of the pack level maze. There was some weird ops things about the year. It just didn't feel like it was firing on all cylinders. And obviously I only go for I went for 3 nights last year, actually. But I still only go over like one weekend. And I heard from people who go like every week that, yeah, they were lower on Scary Farm last year. But great way to look at it. If you enjoyed all 10, you enjoyed the event, and it's a week or year, it's a great sign, right? I still enjoyed myself a lot. It's still a great event. And I look forward to seeing what they bring to us this year. Should be interesting. I think they have some, well, I don't know about the Mesmer space, but the Grimoire space could be fun. That could be a fun space to work with because all the different elements that are already built in that they could potentially utilize could be fun.
Yeah.
Mesmer, that's just a small blank slate. Do whatever you want with.
There's so many pallets of wood over by Mesmer right now. I saw
that. It's so weird seeing just that land cleared.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
Because it hasn't been cleared since 2017?
I only know knots with that.
2019.
So
yeah.
I really hope that I can like figure out a way to do like even just a long weekend this year.
You have to.
At least for knots and HHN. Like I don't need to do anything else. But we gotta figure out how to make that work. Oh, it's really hard.
Chemo Dog says, my biggest takeaway from the anniversary pod is that this year will be an apology from last anniversary. In the same sense, 25 was an apology for how divisive 22-24 was. Or I don't know. Yeah, I hope so. I think, I mean, we talked about it a lot on the pod, but HHN 30 wasn't the best, but I don't think that's their fault. I think it was, I guess it kind of was, because they had to change things up. And I guess they could have made those things better. But the restrictions they were working with made it really difficult. And I don't blame them for a lesser anniversary year, just because the restraints or constraints they were working under.
I think that at this point we can also acknowledge that, like, I feel like if it was not an anniversary year, it would have just been like a, well, you know, that year kind of happened. But because it was an anniversary and we were all just happy to be back, we were picking at things to be obsessed with and love, and there were really good things. But
the first 2 weeks of that event were some of the most fun I've ever had because I was just happy to be at HHN at that point.
There was a buzz.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we'll see. I expect a lot out of this year for sure. Maybe less anniversary overall, but after last year, I'm expecting a lot.
Yeah. Also, Spooky is May 29th through the 31st.
That would be pretty late.
Yeah.
I hope they don't wait that long.
Well, you think that'll be the first thing my turn?
Well, no, I guess it doesn't have to be. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
my world.
Well, I've been doing really good. Okay.
You have.
Trying. Not anymore. I guess you passed the torch. There was something else I was gonna look up now. No, it's gone. I'm not.
Well, we'll never know. No fins this year. Yeah. But if you have been to Mardi Gras or you're going to go to Mardi Gras, there's basically 2 of them. The Transformers bar is half the crew. The Ireland booth is the other half of the crew.
We saw everybody.
They're all there. It was great. And in Ireland, they basically, obviously not the full selection, but their drink selection is basically that of Finn's. The food menu is basically that of Finn's. So very nice to have that as a replacement for the time being.
And the gang's there. It's so nice. Like I looked at Kat and I was like, it's weird to see everybody in the outside. And I think somebody else said that at the other bar too. And we were just like, ugh, get away. But it's nice that they're there and they got to be together. And it feels like nothing changed. I'm also realizing, like, I don't even think we really walked past Finn's at all.
No, there's really not much of a reason unless you're going to like the Mummy or something.
We like actively
just happen to loop all the way around, I guess.
I think we like actively avoided it. I'm not gonna lie. Just felt.
Yeah, we really did. I mean, you're drawn into the alley because of the booths, so you know, you're not really naturally going to go that way. Anyways, I look forward to when Finn's comes back, and I hope it comes back earlier than expected, and we get it for HHN. But I don't expect it. Okay, that's all. There we go. Scream anniversary, 30th anniversary, right? So that's a big one. Do I think we're going to get it? No, absolutely not. But There it is. There's an anniversary.
No, and I don't want the new one. Boo. Tomato.
Yeah, probably. Give up on
Why would
Beetlejuice
you-
coming to Hollywood?
What?
Yeah.
Y'all. Hydra. Do you want Murdy to tackle Beetlejuice after? Did you watch a walkthrough of ours? I have one if you want to see a full one. There's not much to see. Sorry, I got really upset. I'm so sorry, Hydra, but like, what the fuck? Why do you want it? We didn't do it well.
No.
Whatever.
No. Oh, apparently it's also Resident Evil's 30th this year. So, and that potentially could be coming to the event. So there you go.
Anniversary.
I think we are getting quite a bit behind on comments. So I'm going to try to move forward a bit more. Let's see. Sorry if I'm ignoring you. I'm not, I promise.
Stuff is send all hate.
Maybe a little bit. Oh no, not the repository. I'd actually take that because I was poor in 2016 and I did not pay extra to do the repository. So I'd take another chance at it so I could actually try it this year.
I'd be down. I would love a little add-on, like in the event that's not like an RIP or an express thing. Like, I would love for them to take one of the failing escape rooms. We've talked about this a lot when they first opened. Like, make something there. You have this space, even if it's not an escape room. You have this multi-purpose space you can just use in City Walk.
Mm-hmm.
You could like dip your toe into HHN in there if you're like not wanting to buy like a whole ticket, whatever it is. I don't know.
Yeah, it's true.
City Walk
starter experience.
Yeah, not for
Why
kids. Not like HHN Light.
No.
That's not what I'm saying.
I hate to break it to you, Mothman. I would not be glazing the pickle beer at all.
There's a pickle beer?
I mean, there are pickle beers, and there was. Was that a Knott's last?
If it was, we didn't get it. Well, like when we went
we went, I don't know. Yeah, I mean last year, like 2025.
I can tell you that the pickle shot was still bad last year.
Yes, it was.
I didn't get it.
They used the honey Jack Daniels. What a choice!
I got woken
you
up.
can mix it with.
I got woken up 2 times to send voice messages about how to find those pickle shots, just to be yelled at after I warned them. Don't ever learn.
Their fault.
I mean, you kind of have to try it if you've never tried it.
Ooh, interesting. Return of the Living Dead has been catching a lot of steam in the industry over the past 2 seasons. Maybe see that franchise soon at HHN. Yeah, I mean, that's something that's not come to the event yet that is a huge horror property, so why not? Why not? I don't expect it this year, but it is like the one horror property I want to come the most. They did The Thing Assimilation, but they've not done the 1982 The Thing before, and I really, really want it. So I want it to. I don't expect it to. Not this year, at least.
I feel like all the like old generation of HHN, not old people, but like you know what I mean, would die if and when we get the thing. There would be so much. You would just hear screaming amongst Orlando specifically.
Yes. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It just keeps getting worse.
I think I should light my Murdy Tweets candle.
It is time.
Just pray.
The tribe has spoken.
Oh, is the Survivor now? We went from Traitors to Survivor. Ooh.
If we have to worry about Beetlejuice in Hollywood, I think it is Survivor.
I just don't have to go on the island. Just like I don't have to apply for Survivor. You think this girl is surviving on an island?
Yeah,
Can I bring my vape? Can I bring my vape on the international island up? No. The answer is no.
All right. Arkham says, Japan has done Resident Evil so many times, I feel jealous about this. Well, it might finally be our year for that domestically. We'll see. But they really do just have it every year. It's kind of crazy. And in like varied experiences, it's like sometimes it's a house, sometimes it's like that like more interactive experience they do. Really weird that we don't get it more often. Oh well. I didn't like it the one year I saw it, so fine by me. Let's see. Jackson asks, because Supercharge is closing in 2027, are they going to be building a new location, or are we going to see another soundstage be used? That's a great question. I think a huge missing piece of that puzzle is, what are they doing with Supercharged as a location, like for its next attraction? Assuming it's immediately going to become another attraction. I would hope so, but there's also a chance that like they just leave it as an empty show building for a little bit. In which case, obviously, suddenly it's great for HHN. Like, perfect. So I guess we'll have to wait to see what they do. I've heard rumors about it, but nothing very concrete at all. So, yeah, we'll see. We have to know what they're going to do with that space.
Yeah, and it's going to be a while until we know that. Or they could just do like the Suites approach and it's completely outside. And doesn't matter what's going on in the building the entire time.
Yeah.
Or welcome back, Men in Black tent.
What a space. What a great space.
Yeah.
8-Bit Slasher says, after the way Stranger Things 5 ended, I won't want it anywhere near HHN 35. I mean, I've been tired of Stranger Things at the event regardless. Yeah. I don't even care how season 5 was. I just kind of am tired of it. But I also expect it to be there. So I guess I'll suck it up.
Yeah. We're dealing. But it could be like a Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, where I was so not excited for it. Didn't even care to watch the film. I did watch season 5 though. And then like I love it. So I don't know. I also right now.
They have executed the property once really well before. So there's that.
1 out of 3.
And probably 1 out of 4.
Wow. The odds are great.
Kayla says, I really hope they bring back the asylum houses. I can't remember which year it was, but it was my first HHN. It was the year I was at Iowa, and I loved that house. I was terrified. We talked about Shady Brook a lot on this last podcast episode, and I think we kept mentioning how, wow, wouldn't it make a ton of sense for Shady Brook to finally come back?
Yep.
It would be a good year. It'd be a good year for it.
I've never been to Shady Brook. I would really like to take a visit. Okay, that's a weird sentence, actually. You know what I mean. It could be in any season too. I don't need a wintry Shady Brook. I'm not gonna be picky.
No.
If it is in winter though,
I'll take it.
I'm not gonna go
I'll take it.
Universal. So remember, I'm not allowed to ask for anything anymore. Thank you. I would really like to go back to Shady Brook. Please. Maybe Oddfellow goes to Shady Brook. Yeah.
I'd like that. That'd be cool.
I didn't slander him. Hold up. Roll the tape back. I did not say a slanderous word. You assumed that what I said was slander.
That's right. That's right.
I have actually been really good this year. Was it a resolution? No. But ever since Christine made me this beautiful candle, beautiful, that says Murdy tweets on it, burn after reading. There's a little boob pin in there too. I have tried to approach it in how I approach it, and you thought negatively, Mothman, not me. How dare you assume the worst of me?
Exactly. You would never.
Roll the tape back.
All right. What do you say we start focusing on some of these rumors we're going to discuss tonight? Because again, we do have a lot of them, and we've made it 40 minutes in and have not really discussed them at all. Do you want to start with something that we think is likely or something we think is unlikely? Because I included some that we don't think are coming. That's for sure.
Unlikely.
Unlikely. All right, here we go.
500, Alex, please. Oh, wow.
Look at that face.
I gotta go. If this was an alternate reality and I was my sister, you would have just lost a co-host.
It wouldn't be the first time. So yeah, Welcome to Derry has, I don't even know how much it's rumors and how much it's spec, but this really just feels like the property that's never going to come. I think there's arguments for why this year could be a little different with how Warner Brothers has been operating, but I fully don't expect this to come to HHN this year.
No. Maybe next year.
Yeah, and I know people talk about it every year. They're so excited about the possibility every year, and this year is no different. And I think this year is going to be no different, and it does not come to the event. Yeah, sorry, anyone who really, really wants it. I'm also not that, I know, crazy. That the property doesn't really do it for me in general. I don't see how it fully translates to a house perfectly. Mm-hmm. I'm good.
Yeah, they're fine. The films are fine.
No pricking here.
Sorry.
All right, so we'll just move on from that one pretty quick because we don't have much else to say about that one. Let's talk about one that we have already discussed, and also I think we believe there's a pretty good chance this comes in some way, shape, or form. And I just made it Jack. Jack returning specifically to Orlando. I know there's been slight rumors about Hollywood. I don't think that's the case. But I do expect Jack to return as most likely the icon for HHN 35 in Orlando.
Yay. Hell yeah, Jack. So many people pointed out to us that we did not say it once in the episode last week.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Jack.
Hell yeah, Jack.
I'm all for this. I'm curious to see if we'll get obviously Oddfellow versus Jack is where we're pointing to. Are we going to talk about this now? Can we talk about Oddfellow? Okay, cool. So obviously on closing night in Artista, we got in the, I think it was the basement was the official room, Oddfellow's logo, and then carvings of the totems of Jack, and I don't remember who. There were totems. It was very obviously hinting at the totems of the icons, at least Jack and Oddfellow. So, however that may be, I would love for it to be a versus. I just want the thing that I think is successful with both of these characters is the crowd interactions in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously Art was he had some problems in Orlando. If they do the golf cart route or in the queue route, contained as much as possible, like we had with Jack and 30 and then Art last year, I think it's really possible, and I think it's really fun. Because then, are they the Sharks and the Jets in the streets? And they're running up on each other down Sting Alley or something? Or are we more contained together or what? Or a street show? I just ranted. Sorry.
No, you're good. I think that's actually a really good point. I think after the success, at least from a gathering crowd perspective, of having an Art type character really roam the streets, they kind of want to implement that with different characters, I'm sure. And I don't think there are two better icons to do that than Jack and Oddfellow. They both have that charisma and just personality that you can fully interact with. And I think they'd be a perfect fit to slide into that role this year. Also, they've really just leaned into Jack for more than a decade at this point. And I don't think there's any reason to think they're going to stop for anniversary years. Unless they do something like kill him off, something like that. Even then, I still think he'd come back. But I don't think there's any reason not to think Jack would come.
What if they did a cool callback to the lost script of 2001? where Eddie was supposed to cut the head off with a chainsaw, but it's like Oddfellow. I don't know what he does, but like something that would be really cool.
Yeah. I was actually about to ask if there was something wrong with comments because I didn't see one pop up.
I didn't see any either.
Since 9:04, and they all just loaded.
I thought it was just
commented since 9:04. We didn't see them till this moment. I was like, listen, I'm not trying to say like people don't stop talking, but like no one's saying anything for like 10 minutes. I don't believe that. So sorry everyone. I could try to backtrack a little bit. Let's see.
I'm going all the way back to see if there's anything super important.
You do that. I'll look for relevant stuff. Anyone talk about it? Anyone?
I'm sorry. I'm on MIB Return would be legendary. Shrek Theater.
Oh, Mark, I know what you mean, and I didn't. That's not even how I meant it, but I realized that's how it came out. Sorry, really didn't mean it that way. Really did not mean it that way. Dead Hands Pierre says, "Nah, it is a white whale at this point. It's rumored every year, just like Scream. I have a very hard time believing it. Kind of in line with what we were thinking." Hydra says, "Thank you. I'm tired of hearing this one. People are acting like it's a guarantee for literally no reason. And to be fair, there's a period where that happens basically every year. It's because people want it to happen. They'll convince themselves why it makes sense. I get it. What a chance. No. Sorry, so many comments to catch up on.
I know, I'm trying. It was literally gone for so long, guys.
Yeah, it was literally just 10 minutes where we were not getting your comments. Okay. Mike Daniel says, "I think we could see Welcome to Derry in the future with how successful it's been, but I think that's the only way we see Pennywise." And I think that might be the biggest point for it is they have something to currently promote for this property. So I think that's one way to hang on to this as a rumor. Let's see.
I'm still scrolling.
An escape room layover would be really cool. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, isn't there an escape room in Vegas already?
There is. Is that the Vegas? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. All right, now we have got up to where we are on screen at least, and there's some excitement. Mike Daniels is never sad to see Jack. Arkham says, "Yeah, no duh."
Of course.
Who saw that coming? Yes, Jack. Oh, first year you can see Jack. Oh, yeah, that's up there. Yeah, that's cool.
It might be a lot of people's first time because a lot of people started going in 31 after the pandemic and everything.
31, 32 is definitely big first years.
I've only seen him once. I feel spoiled, but like it's really only been once. So we just had so much FaceTime with him that year that it was like felt like more. I don't know. But also, we talked about it in the podcast episode last week. There was so much marketing with Jack so often when we were growing up that, like, I feel like I grew up with Jack the Clown, which is a crazy thing to say. But yeah, with all the icons. Yeah,
I do agree with this, Demigod. I love Jack, but I really want his story to come to an end soonish. Even if it doesn't come to an end. Like, just make him less frequent. That's all.
Mary's comment made me laugh. I'm sorry.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Hell yeah, Jack. Links.
35 years of Monster and Mayhem. Sponsored by Jack's Links.
Bloody Marys. The Bourbon Street Experience coming to HHN 35. Oh my god.
HHN 35 Civil War. Yeah, that's something that was like speculated during last season. And it seems like, maybe it's possible. Maybe we do get that in a way. There's actually nothing fully speculation-wise that says it would be like a Civil War, but, let's believe it. Why not?
You know, until I don't see it.
And also a good point. They wouldn't get swarmed like art did. I'm sure they'd be popular and get people, but they would not get swarmed the same way.
Maybe not the same way, but I still think it will be.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just remember
yeah.
Oddfellow when he would like be done with his little show. You could not get near him sometimes.
Yeah, and that was still maybe an eighth of the crowds around art, maybe. But I also do like when they have the stage, so it's like a place to escape to. That's not just literally escaping, you know?
Yeah.
Let's see. I want Dirty's Jack and Oddfellow fighting like the hallway at the end of WWE. 30 Jacks and Oddfellows. Sorry.
Oh, see, I understood that
Right,
as
it's the same way.
30. Yeah.
Yeah.
But now 30 Jacks and Oddfellows is so much funnier. Wow. So like a big Royal Rumble, but it's just Jack and Oddfellow. Ooh.
I'm into it.
Be better than this year's Royal Rumble. That's for sure.
I do also agree with this. If we are going to go for a full anniversary year, I'd like to see other icons be interactable as well.
Yep.
If that's how we're going to approach this year, you know, make them accessible too.
How am I still not able to get a picture with the caretaker?
I know. It's because you weren't there in 25. That's why.
Okay, and as we found out, I was there outside the gate.
That's true. You could have just like selfie.
Well, I would have gone down Hollywood. I was for sure watching it on YouTube. I can tell you that.
Let's see. Here we go with the ending Jack thing. Oddfellow finds Eddie and Eddie kills Jack.
Ooh.
I know that's been tossed around for years as like how you get rid of Jack is have Eddie do it. Could that come back and be a real thing? Maybe. Get
his vengeance. Then he gets his own year. And then whenever Jack comes back, he kills Eddie. Easy.
Arkham asks, if the rivalry were to happen, who would you be rooting for, Jack or Oddfellow? And I'm Team Oddfellow just because, again, we need Jack to get out of here a little bit. And I feel like Oddfellow is a good character to kind of pass the torch to like lead the icons. Not story-wise, but more as like the face of the event. Although I guess if it's a civil war, then also technically leading the icons too. Yeah.
I should like be without a doubt saying Oddfellow because that's like the only icon I've
Correct. You should.
Had. But I'm such a slut for the original icons that I have to say it's Jack.
What if Caretaker is Team Oddfellow?
He won't be.
I'm just saying, what if he was? Would that switch?
Yeah. Oh, I'm knowing where Daddy Albert goes.
So wherever
Daddy King goes over there.
Is, yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. But I know he would be with Jack because he's literally death. And Oddfellow thrives on souls. No, yeah, I'm sorry. It's gotta be my boy Jack.
That's fine. That's fine.
And 30 is like such a special year for me. Sorry. And if it's 30 Jacks, not 30s Jack.
It's 30 30s.
Jacks.
Jacks.
Well, can I have 30? Oh my God, this is actually really hard. Can I have 30 Jacks, but with the duster? I don't want just the clown costume. I want the duster.
Deal.
Okay.
We'll do it.
What are we doing here? What are we bartering over?
I don't know.
Okay. Thank you, Dub. I won.
Your Jack moment will never be topped, so he might as well go away anyways. What more do you need from Jack? What more could you possibly ask of that clown?
I think I'm speechless for like the first time. I wish him well in retirement whenever he does leave. I hope he comes back around the event to just see what he did, you know?
Okay.
That's all I ask.
Oh, yeah, the married one. That's right. I did that.
Yeah, because that's what Jack did. He does believe in love, though. I'll give him that.
Mm-hmm. There are a few comments, so we might as well talk about them. Doesn't Hollywood have Harry or whoever? And then I saw a couple more Harry comments as well. Here we go. I do love Hollywood Harry. I wish they would use him more. Yeah, that'd be cool. I wish they'd kind of coincide, and Hollywood Harry does come back this year for Hollywood and kind of take more of an actual icon role. I don't think I expect that to happen, but at least feature him. You know, that'd be nice. Fun. Give him a proper house, something like that.
I think they have a better character that they could use. Another alliteration name. Double L, you know.
Lawrence Larva.
Lawrence, my true love out there in Hollywood.
What a guy.
Oh, I hope he's doing well. I hope his business is booming.
It's probably not, to be honest. He's probably doing pretty bad.
Well, you know.
That's why he needs to come back. Get that paycheck.
Yeah.
Go, Lawrence.
He needs some more ads. Run some ads on the back lot.
Chemo, there's nothing I'm more tired of than a fucking horror-esque carnival. It is genuinely one of my least favorite themes for any haunt. Anytime I see like any haunt that I'm potentially going to go to that brings like, and we're announcing this new maze and it's a carnival. It's like circus. No, stop. I hate it. I do not like that thematically. Not a fan. It works sometimes, but usually no.
It's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere.
And I don't get it because it doesn't necessarily correlate perfectly, but everyone does it. I don't get it.
Yeah. No, I want something unique. That's why, like, I'm okay with an anniversary or being like a big mashup because, okay, even if it is carnival, there's so many other things that I just focus on instead.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my bad. My bad.
Is it? Are we talking about carnival? Because like carnival. Yes.
I don't think so, but if so, yeah, I like carnival. That's fun.
Carnival.
That could be the club horror theme this year. Carnival.
Ooh, carnival of carnage of carnage.
Ooh.
That's the new rumor. I don't remember what the last. I was fake starting a rumor in my TikTok live whenever I did that like 2 months ago, and I can't something about dead coconut. It was really stupid, but that's the new rumor.
Carnival of carnage.
Club horror.
I'm in. Yeah. Yes, I do agree with that. It was a much more unique take on the carnival, for sure. Because it wasn't carnival-esque at all, to be fair.
I liked that house.
It was okay.
I unapologetically really like that house, so.
And to end this, yes, I do have clown fatigue. That is correct. I do. We're going to move on here, but I do want to finish every single one of these rumors with us giving a likeliness percentage of it coming to the event.
Out of how many? 100?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is just in general, Jack, not just being at the event, but being a major part of the event. Icon, having a house of his own, something along those lines. What do you think the chances are? Because we've already started with 199.99.
Can we say 99.35?
You can say whatever you'd like. 99 again. I was going to go a little bit lower, and by a little bit lower, I mean like 90%.
Okay.
Just to leave the door open a little bit, you know?
That's not leaving the door open. That's just leaving the door unlocked.
Okay, I left the door unlocked. People still get it when you do that sometimes.
Fine.
99.9, 190% with Oddfellow specifically. 200%.
35%.
Yeah. So everyone feels pretty confident Jack will play a major role at HHN 35. So let's move on to something. You know what? Since we did basically something that's all Orlando, let's do something that's all Hollywood. And there is the rumored return, sort of return, of a Latin America original. Shocker. Murdy actually came out last year and said Monstros is done. So we're not doing a sequel for Monstros. But it sounds like it's kind of just stopping in name, unfortunately. I hope it's a very fresh take if they do it, because as we've talked about ad nauseum, the 3 versions of Monstros were all very much samey. It's all how they laid it out and developed the house. So if you do it, freshen it up, please.
Jonathan Murdy, the lie detector test determined. Correct. I don't know. Insert Duff pain noise here.
Yes. Although I did like last year's better than the second one. So there's that. So I am nicer on it than some are.
You see death in this photo on the screen here? How I feel.
Yeah.
I really want to be happy because I whatever story they do, I have a good time. When I get to go, I'm gonna try to make a long weekend happen this year. But I don't know.
All I'll say is if they decide to bring Muerte back in it, bring back his gato too, because that cat was fucking cute. I need the kitty. I want to pet the kitty.
Por favor. Yeah. I really liked it when it started. I like when they do one story, but I've only ever seen, I guess, La Llorona that way. And that house was amazing. So,
yes.
We'll see.
Ay, no mames. Jonathan Murdy, the lie detector test determined. C-Town says it's the end of a trilogy, which I guess, doesn't fully say it's the end of Monstros, right?
Right.
I'd actually be okay with this one. Albert says, I bet they'll be chupacabras. I could accept that for sure.
I feel like we talked about that on the rumor episode a couple weeks ago.
Because
I feel like even I said chupacabras, and I don't like the Orlando version of Chupi, but I would love to see Murdy's take on that actually.
The Chupi babies return.
I think it'd be fun, and maybe Orlando can make the puppets again for them. Sorry, I'm really mad about the Agua Bears still, months later. Now that you guys had it, the fact that we made one for you and we didn't get one.
And it looked so good.
It was so good. Well, we made it. Why couldn't we have it? Okay.
We didn't make anything, to be clear.
We hardly made a content for you guys during this season.
That is true. Arkham says, Murdy, when will you move on with the Latin American houses? I think the answer is never. Once he moves on from HHN, I think that's when he moves on from the Latin American houses. Island of the Dolls gets a solo house at Hollywood this year. Yeah, it's something that was actually rumored fully to start last year. It's like, that's what it's going to be. And we got a little bit of the flair in the facade, but that was, that's about it.
Yeah. I need you to...
Murdy knows that there are other cultures, right?
I'm not going to say anything. Because someone's going to say I'm being mean or something.
Wow, look at you being so nice. I know it's bringing you much pain to do this.
Again, you are assuming that I am saying something bad. That is on you, and that is my approach for 2026.
Okay.
Oh my god, I just heard myself in the background of your house. Mary, turn the TV down.
So kind of 2 shouts here for Spirits of the East, or any kind of like Asian culture, mythology, whatever it may be. I think that's a pretty good shout. That'd be fun.
It's
Something different,
constantly
please.
a rumor, and it makes sense out in the West. So,
Mm-hmm. It does.
hey,
Monstrous the Reaping.
it's actually just the Hunger Games, and it's all the monsters, the monstros, and they're fighting for John Murdy's attention for the Solo House in 2027. That's it.
Mm-hmm. No, Elsie is coming in with the confidence we don't want to see. Whatever is coming is going to just be monstrous for full transparency. Ooh, I hope you are wrong. I'll say that much.
I'm with Elsie here.
I mean, yes, I expect it to be that.
Yeah.
And maybe they dropped the name Monstrous. Maybe.
Yeah.
Hydra. It could
ban
be worse.
him.
It can also be our. It can also be our.
Ban
future.
that man. Ban that man from the chat. No longer allowed to talk in here. We're done. You're done, Hydra.
Give me a Yule Cat house.
Wow.
I don't know what a Yule Cat is.
I have no idea what that means. I was waiting for you to give me context.
No, I was hoping we were on the same page there. I do love a kitty though, so there we go.
I mean, Yule Cat. I'm assuming this is a Christmas cat. Yule Cat.
Oh, I think she showed me this actually recently-ish.
Interesting.
Yeah, maybe not. She'll tell us. Okay, moving on.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah, this is a pretty good point here. Full transparency, the only way they move on from the Latin America houses is when that bar food area stops being profitable. So if you don't like it, vote with your wallets. Don't do the bar/birria. Yeah, that's a good point. That is a good point. But also, I mean, if they put anything of that scale in there, it's probably also just going to continue to be busy. So they should stop anyways. That's okay. That location is just like moth to a flame for every guest. It's just dead center, upper lot. It's going to be busy.
So many queues over there.
Oh, it's miserable. It's so miserable.
And the queues have to like stop for walkways. So it's just, yeah. Oh.
Yes, Christmas lore. Giant cat that eats children.
Oh, I could be into that.
I'm very into anything we've seen where children are eaten. I've enjoyed that scene in the house. So you know what? I'm in. Thank you, La Llorona. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
We'll see, Chemo Dog. The thing is, he lives in Ireland, not Irish. Maybe in his blood, but that is an American man who lives in Ireland. So I don't think it would make it any better.
Remember when we saw that guy that I thought that, like, in a second, I was like, oh no, is that John Murdy at Mardi Gras? Oh my God. My blood went cold. I went, oh no, it's happening. Oh, that is a white man.
I was hoping nobody would notice how that could have sounded.
What?
I won't say it. I won't repeat myself.
I missed it.
Good. So we're going to move on to another rumor then. Let's see. How about we do bi-coastal? Let's do one of the biggest ones, the longest standing so far, because we've been talking about this since October, like during the event last year. And that is going to be Hellraiser and Pinhead finally coming to Halloween Horror Nights. And as far as we know, this is a bi-coastal rumor. Like I said, been here since October, and it's still kicking. Like the steam isn't dying down. It just keeps trucking along. And the longer it goes like this, the more likely it is that it'll be at the event. And it's some people's like white whale. It's one of the few like IPs, horror IPs of this scale that has yet to officially come to Halloween Horror Nights.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I know nothing. Jonathan educated me. Jonathan, this is a big one for him.
Oh, I think this might be his white whale. It might be the number one at this point.
And not in like
At
a
least-
Jonathan learns to love it during the event. Like Jonathan is very passionate about this.
Yes. At least in the first two. After that, he doesn't really care. But yeah.
I think you told me to watch one, and he was like, "Oh, why would you say that?" He was so offended, and I was like, "No, it's bad.
This is why. Yeah.
Relax."
He is correct. Basically, after the second film, they kind of get bad. There's a couple of them that are bad, and like we talked about on the podcast, a goofy like the way that other horror icon franchises have gone bad. So, but yeah, I assume if this does come, it will be the first film, or maybe the first and second.
Or
some people have said maybe.
Or all of them, and we get Lady Hellraiser or Lady Pinhead.
All 57 Hellraisers.
There's 11.
I think the answer 11. Yes, 11,
including the remake, or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like. Oh, we didn't give a percentage for Monstrose. 95.
As Monstrose or just
no,
Latin?
As Latin America original.
I can't think of anything witty to say, so I'm going to say 90.
Ooh, okay. Anyways, Pinhead, yeah. It's just been around so long as a rumor at this point. It feels strong, you know?
Yeah.
I think it makes a ton of sense. It's having sort of a revival. It has a game coming out that quite popular and well anticipated. It's, again, a horror icon that has yet to come to the event in an official capacity. They've knocked him off a little bit, but never Hellraiser / Pinhead himself. So yeah, it makes a ton of sense. I'd be excited. I think it's a property that I know Jesse haven't seen them yet. Scenically, it could be a challenge. Not like they don't have anything to work with, but a challenge in how do they create those environments and make it actually feel like you're there and make it feel immersive. It could be a tough challenge, but I like when they take on a challenge. Sometimes it doesn't work, and when it does, it makes for some magical moments. So I'd be very excited to see this come. I don't think it would be like my most hyped IP by any means, but I would be very excited to see how they pull it off.
Yeah, I will probably commit to watching one of these films.
Hopefully the first one.
By watch, I mean I will do what I do, watch it, and like scroll on my phone. But I will consume the media in some facet. And I'm excited to, because like obviously Pinhead is iconic. That's really all I know. I've heard of the Cenobites. I probably have seen them. Nothing I really, but Jonathan was so passionate, and just what he told me and the way he explained it got me excited. So, but that's just Jonathan, the way he explained it. So we'll see.
He was very excited. Very excited. I wish he was here to be excited again.
Oh, I would not have spoken. It would just been, I would let Jonathan pop off, because I know that a lot of people want to see this. And I'm happy for you guys. This is the year of all of the things that have been rumored so far, which obviously might not actually happen, and things will change. I have like no knowledge really beyond like Stranger Things. That's really all I can think of right now, and like the originals, but like IP related. So I'm just excited to be here and be happy for my friends and the people that are happy, who were happy for me last year. I get a break. No stress. Just house. That's it. That's my shirt. No stress, just houses.
Well, there's a lot of excitement in the chat too. Brianna says, Pinhead, my beloved. Dead Hands Pierce says, about time. Fuck yes, Pinhead, from Mike Daniels. Seatown says, I'll be shocked if it only came to one coast. I agree. This sounds like a property that would, first of all, most IPs, the majority of the IPs that come to the event every year are bi-coastal at this point. But also, yeah, this feels like one that would be bi-coastal regardless. Hellraiser would be amazing, and I'll never stop shutting up about the new game. See, new game. People are excited.
New game.
It is one of Spooky Bit's dream IP houses.
I love that.
Excitement. Hydra also has homework, Jess. You can watch it together. We'll do watch parties.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah. Come to our Discord. Watch parties. Sure.
I don't even go to our Discord. But you should. Don't take what I just said. Don't go to our Discord. It's great. I'm just a grandma.
Wow.
And as Duff said, I don't know how to use my new phone.
That is true. She really doesn't. I saw it in action.
I don't know how to use
What? How do you try to take screenshots? What does it look like?
it. I'm not doing this. I have had Apple for over 10 years, and now I have an Android. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to you and
well, I'm happy you've seen the light. It'll take you a little bit to get accustomed to the brightness of the light, but you'll get there. You'll find your sunglasses. Yes, Pinhead has been unofficially used at the event, aka Pinhead was there-ish. He was unlicensed and looked like Pinhead, but wasn't Pinhead. Yeah,
Pinehead. That's who it was.
It was Pinehead. Calling that's a bar. I'll give you that. But calling some of those films camp is disrespectful to camp. Some of them are just bad, like actually bad.
So are some things that are camp.
Yeah, I know. But they're not camp and bad. They're just bad.
Never mind. How many John Waters films have you watched that are not Hairspray, Duff?
I'm talking specifically about Hellraiser films.
Okay, well, I'm asking about camp now because now I need to know where your baseline is for camp.
I think that's pretty fluid.
Oh, so bad cannot be fluid, but camp.
Camp is a spectrum, so it depends.
No, I'm with Mike. Bad is relative, camp is forever. That's the shirt for this year. In like Comic Sans. Just on a black fucking t-shirt.
Chemo, you are correct. This franchise isn't worth doing the Legacy Leatherface treatment. Yes. Right. Just do the first film. Maybe first and second. That's all. That was a discussion. Let me get back to this real quick. So Arkham says that in this video game that's upcoming, it's going to explore the world of Cenobites. And I believe this is also tacking onto it. Oh, no, not that one. Hold on. That one. The trailer shows a lot of the labyrinth. So if they took some of that and put it in the house, it'd be dope. So that also kind of goes back to probably tougher to pull off the sets, but if they execute it well, it'd be fucking amazing.
That's exciting.
Mm-hmm. And Mike adding on to that in a way, hope that HHN can deliver on the vastness of the sets that would be required, yes. I know I've said it 8 times already, but this would be quite the tall task to take on.
Mm-hmm.
I could see both or one of the coasts phoning it in and not even trying to attempt to match that. Could be like Stranger Things Season 4 and neither coast try at all. That is very possible. Ugh. I promise I'm not skipping you on purpose, although I sort of am. My bad. Oh, that's a decent take. And also, Kevin, I haven't seen you yet. Hey, what's up? Thanks for joining us. Thanks for coming back to us. There were some Hellraiser elements in Grave last year. Yeah, I do. I think that's true. Once you get into like the, where the vibe fully changes, Jess, and you kind of go into like through the stairway and that kind of area, definitely gets a little Hellraiser-y.
Oh, okay. Like where Beyonce was?
Maybe not that specific scene, but everything else around it. Yeah.
Okay, so pre and post Beyonce.
Yeah, no, not really that scene. I'm not going to lie. I wanted to make it work, but it doesn't.
No, it's okay. Okay. No, that's kind of fun. I guess I kind of get what you're saying now. For people in the chat that do not know what I'm talking about, we also called it the Jesus Christ Superstar room, where it was the one on the platform with the fan coming up at them. Internally, they called that character, not the character, but like the performer was Beyonce, like backstage. That's what they called themselves, and vice versa. Yeah, Beyonce. You know who I'm talking about. I forgot what we were talking about, actually.
Beyonce.
Oh, Gumsing. She is.
Well, you're on fire today, so there you go.
Thank you. I'm thanks. Wow.
This might be the first time we've ever had a Friday reference in our HHN YouTube lives, but I love that. Yeah, there's definitely camp. No, yeah. Oh no, I thought. Damn, I thought you meant Friday.
I know what you're also talking about.
Yeah,
but there's not a camp.
There was camp in the later ones, and the second one, third one, second. Anyways, after the first one, got pretty campy. But that is also a correct answer. Yes, obviously Friday got pretty campy. And on that point, some of them bad. Campy and bad at the same time.
Two things can be true.
I didn't argue that. I agree.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
We're having a conversation here, Duff. It's okay. Don't get defensive.
All right, fine. I'm not. That's fine. It's cool.
Deep breath.
I'll calm down.
I'm on fire.
I am also going to move on to our next rumor that we're going to discuss.
Did we give a percentage for Hellraiser already?
Oh, no. 88%, 89%, 89.9%.
Based on what Jonathan told us that we never recorded, 69.69.
Ooh.
I won't elaborate.
So next, let's go to let's go back to Hollywood exclusive here. And it is the return of someone we saw last year, but in a different capacity. And that would be the Terrifier featuring Art the Clown, which I honestly think makes a ton of sense. And if you want to bring him back to the event in some way immediately, this is a great fucking way to do it. It would be a breath of fresh air to the Terrifier. It would keep a very popular character inside the park, but not make it super repetitive where he just has another house.
Yeah, this is perfect. This is the perfect implementation. I am so jealous that we don't have a tram because it's the perfect way to do it. I would legitimately be jealous if I couldn't make it out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this is exactly what I'd like to see out of the Terrifier this year specifically. Not that I don't always just want whatever IP character fits. I just think this is the perfect one to bring this year. Yeah. It like the way they could tell the story, whatever the pre-show and the tram show on the screens is, like they could really make it work with art specifically.
Yeah.
So I hope this is true. I think I'll probably be a little less confident on it because I don't know this is actually a rumor, and I think it's more just heavy speculation. Yeah. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. There's people that are a little bit more in tune with every rumor that's coming out, but I think that's the case.
Trying to think of a percentage. I want it to be 100 so bad, but 72.
That'd be really high.
72.
I'm going to go a little bit lower, and I'm going to say more like 60.
Oh, I'm wrong. My 72 is probably so wrong. All of these are probably wrong. But February, whatever, 72.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Let's see what the chat thinks about it. First thing, let's go. Arturo, let's go. I'd be so pissed or so jealous of Hollywood.
Same.
No, the clown might not be leaving HHN. That is correct.
Damian Leone literally, like, practically said he would love it if he never left.
Yes. When the person who created the property, and I think has like at least heavy rights to the property, I don't know if it's all of the rights, pretty good chance he's coming back. Brianna's rooting for Terrifier Tram. Jealous boots. Yes, there was. I wish Jonathan was here for this. Hydra, help. Why?
Hydra!
Give us the answer.
Somebody. Is it construction?
I think. I don't remember exactly what. But I know that discussion happened. but I don't remember if that really carries into this year. I think it does.
This would be a terrible time for the comments to stop working again.
I think they do. Stop. This has happened like 3 times, just so everyone knows. This happened like 5 minutes ago when we wrapped up the last rumor. We'll see you guys in a couple minutes when the comments come back. But I do have a few more. Let's see. If art returns for a Terror Tram, please do not use those Spirit Halloween masks. What they do to my boy. Yeah, they weren't the best, that's for sure. I mean, I'd still take it over nothing, I guess.
I have the chat pulled up on my phone now.
Oh, thank you.
Chemo says, but what will be this year's forceful Blumhouse representation? There we go.
Oh, that's one of the last ones we have.
Okay, cool. Need a Gaga house. Oh, here, wait, did they just update?
We're good.
Of course they did.
You've returned. Welcome back, everyone.
Leave it open on my phone.
Lish says, Terrifier Tram may have me making the trip to Hollywood. Wow. I hope it happens then.
Tram is just so fun.
Sometimes.
Well, I like the RIP experience. I'm talking like I've been on the regular tram before. I have not.
Hydra did answer about rerouting. He says there was, but it looks like that whole project has been heavily delayed. Hydra, is that the UBE space that we've talked about previously? That was rumored to be used for FanFest night, like a venue basically for FanFest and then HHN. Is that what it is?
Ube mentioned.
One of Hollywood's art performers reposted the rumor, but I think just being hopeful. Well, could know more. It's possible. I would hope not, because leaking stuff that early is not great if you work for the company. In what way can we see him in Orlando? I gotta say, I don't think it's likely, so probably on your TV.
In your memories. At HHN 365 here on YouTube.
Yeah. Watching a vlog from HHN 34. I fully think this is a one coast, obviously the Terror Tram aspect, fully a one coast rumor. But I also think art most likely will not immediately return to Orlando. Maybe they introduce him into like a club horror type experience, a coconut club type of, like that kind of thing, maybe, but I don't expect it.
Hydra actually commented Dead Coconut as well.
Oh, really? Oh, look at that. All right.
It's a great idea because they could, I don't know, they could do the meet and greet in the corner where they've been having that like photo op with the neon sign upstairs almost, and like control it a little better, almost like as well. So yeah, there is a way. Or in the multi-purpose space that is over down the hall in City Walk. That is the Universal Movie Escape.
A Terrifier escape room would be fucking cool as fuck.
Right?
That would be amazing.
And one of those where you're moving from room to room as well.
Mm-hmm.
You're not just static in one area.
Mm-hmm. That'd be cool. I'd be into it. So percentage. We'll just say Terrifier coming to Hollywood. It doesn't even have to be Terror Tram. What is the chance that Art the Clown returns to Hollywood?
33.
Ooh. I'm going to go a little bit higher. Actually, I'm going to call this a nice 50-50. 50% chance. I'm going to take the real cop out on this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to be wrong. I don't know. I just feel...
I get it. All right, time to move on to our next rumor. Let's talk about this one finally. One that I don't think is like even officially rumored. It's just fully expected at this point. And that is Stranger Things Season 5.
100%. Move on.
Both Orlando and Hollywood have done all 4 of the previous seasons. Even if it was kind of knocked for its quality, it was massively watched. hugely popular franchise. You slap Stranger Things on something, it'll be popular. I don't see how they don't take the opportunity to finish it out.
Yeah.
I think there's some decent scenes they could pull, but I wouldn't be expecting too much overall. I definitely would have this pretty low on my hype list.
Yeah.
And a lot of that has to do with what we saw seasons 2 through 4 from HHN. So.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I don't even want to get into like if I liked it or not. It's season 5, but it's happening. There's no way. I don't know. I just feel like there's no way it's not happening. We're all kind of there at this point. I agree. There's going to be some cool scenes. Like if we don't see the wall with the car in it, they're crazy because I cannot name that many more scenes that would be iconic.
I mean, there's larger scale like sets where they're like some of the like action-packed scenes. There's some of the cool visuals out in the desert. I mean, there's more to work with than I think we had in, say, season 2, which showed heavily in that half of the house. But also, I thought season 4 had a good amount to work with, and look what that turned into house-wise.
Yeah. I don't know. I know that this would be really big for some people who are excited to see it out. And it's also something where we should have it because we should end, the series. We've had every season at this point. But I'm not going to like sit here and lie and be like, oh my God, this is my number one hyped. I'm so excited.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be fun, but maybe it'll be a Frozen Empire.
Oh, the chat came back good.
I know. I was like, I don't think there's much more I can say about this stuff. I'm not gonna lie.
You guys keep disappearing. The chat literally just keeps disappearing for like 3, 4, 5, 12 minutes at a time.
And then it loads, and it's so overwhelming.
All right, let's see. I know a lot of you talked about Terrifier, and we get to bring it up, but let's go to Stranger Things 5 here. Mm-hmm. No, meh, skip, 0%. Hopefully they actually try this time. Evil. It'll be there.
I was so worried people were going to be like, how dare you say this, as I'm like vamping about how not excited I am.
Oh, the community is so... I'm just going to keep going through the comments and then we'll talk more. To our point, yeah. Whether we want it or not, it's a massive IP.
And it's gonna
choose another Netflix property like K-pop Demon Hunters.
No, because you want to talk about kids at the event.
Oh man.
I hear Golden 35 times a day.
Oh, it's really hung on for the kids.
Okay, preschoolers are like 3 months behind everybody else.
Hmm.
They get the TikTok trends 3 months later. But we talked a lot about the Super Bowl halftime show in my class.
Oh, good.
Oh boy, did we! But yeah, they're like 3 months behind, so they're still on it. It's like Frozen. It's like literally like Frozen all over again in my class.
Mm-hmm.
Love them, I really do.
2 things about Legacy saying he hasn't heard that. I believe he has said he has not heard Stranger Things 5 directly. I don't think he said it's not coming, but the fact he's not hearing it makes him think it might not be. He doesn't hear everything. That's all. I mean, like, I'm not saying it's 100% coming, but he's not always hearing every single thing that's coming. So him saying he hasn't heard it yet doesn't mean this isn't coming to the event. I would love to hold on to that too and say, yeah, he hasn't heard it. That means we don't have to worry about it. But yeah, we'll see, I guess.
Yeah. I'd love just a best of mashup. I've seen a couple comments. I agree with that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a perfect. And like, I would love for it to even be like, I didn't have like my finger on the pulse over in Hollywood back then, but like, I would love for it to be like iconic things from our houses specifically. So like the cold open or like the title sequence in Orlando was very big, and just stuff like that. It would be really cool to have that with some added season 5 in there to just round out the story. I think that would be a perfect way, and maybe that's what they do. And
Maybe.
we're over here going, "Oh, cool, that's fine." But if it's just 5, whew.
Yeah. 100%. Sorry.
Yeah.
And I hope they go with something else. Well, what if this HHN house has the conformity gate ending? Which, Jess, if you don't know,
I do.
Okay, good. Yeah. If anyone doesn't know, there's a huge rumor basically that we didn't see the real ending. There'd be another episode. I think the main piece of that is that they were living like within a world being created by Vecna, and that happy ending was basically fake. Obviously, we did not get another episode. It didn't happen. It would be hilarious.
Netflix crashed that
snuck
day.
it into the house. Yeah.
Well, also, they just announced that the play off Broadway is getting a pro shot for Netflix, and it is like canon with everything, and like it is the play in the finale season that they talk about. So, or they're putting on the play that they talk about. Sorry, in the play. So also like a nod to that could be really fun because it's doing so well off Broadway right now.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe
Broadway representation at HHN.
Cool. Someone brought up IP anniversary years. This is its 10th anniversary. Hell yeah.
Universal didn't do anything for 10.
Nope, they did not.
That's my argument.
You know what? Good sign. Good sign. By the way, we finally caught up to the end of the chat here, and we are now behind by 4 minutes again. So, we'll catch up to we'll catch up to all your comments soon. So for now, I guess, Jess, percentage, Stranger Things 5 coming to HHN.
105%.
I will say 95%.
Okay, fine.
I have to leave like some wiggle room.
Okay, and if they do a best of, are you gonna say that 5% was that?
Sure, yeah, why not? Anything that makes me sound correct, I will say.
Whatever.
You've podcasted with me long enough. You know how this works.
I don't even know. I think, is this an anniversary year?
For you?
I think so.
No, I think it's next year, isn't it?
Oh, it is next year. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Sorry. Yeah. I'm jumping. But 5 doesn't count. I'm not allowed to care about 5. Remember, that's my whole thing this year.
No, yeah.
Comments.
Oh, comments. All right, here we go. Whew, that was close.
What is going on?
I don't know. Come on, StreamYard.
Fine, the Fan Fest event. Sorry, Jess. Is this about Stranger Things still? I'm assuming.
Yeah, yes.
That's fine.
I think. Oh, or is it about K-pop Demon Hunters?
Oh, that. I mean, I don't care. Honestly, my horror nights is K-pop Demon Hunters. And it's just golden the entire line. The entire time you're in the line, in the house, and then you get stuck in the rain at the exit. I think I'm going crazy. I think I'm actually going crazy.
5 barely has any horror elements to pull from. 4 was the season with the most horror elements. And, well, you know. Yeah, unfortunately. Let's see. Oh, really? I didn't know about this. I think this is about Conformity Gate. You bring it up as a joke, but the Netflix house experience in Philly had stuff that wasn't in the show, like Eddie's skeleton. I didn't see that. Holy shit. I like how they use Netflix house to be like, no, he's really dead. Leave us the fuck alone, okay? Stop. He died. Not going back.
That's part of the contract for it coming to HHN this year is they actually have to like have Eddie's skeleton.
You have to show Eddie's dead body.
And like dead. Dustin crying over it.
I know you don't believe it's not a percent. I know you don't believe that.
We're not asking how much you want it. We're asking if you think it's coming.
Conformity gate percent. Anyways, yeah, let's do this actually. On to the Sinners rumor.
A good picture to look at now. Let's go.
This is something that we talked about last year because people brought it up on lives and just speculating, like, what if something like this came? And I think most people, including us, were like, I don't know if it's something they bring to the event. It just doesn't fully seem to be an HHN-esque property, not something that they would bring to the event typically. Guess what? This has a lot of steam. And I don't think it's just some fluff speculation. This feels like a legit rumor that is coming from somewhere. And it's been going strong for at least a month and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And it existed before that too. But it has really picked up steam. And it's kind of feeling like this is one of the most likely rumors. Crazy enough.
Yeah. And it's the most Oscar nominations ever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's making headlines for all the right reasons too out there. And it's a great film. So I would not be mad at this. And like obviously this podcast loves The Darkest Deal. Loves the house. We also get to, it is interesting that the year that we were excited to finally get to add Darkest Deal into like top 10 houses of all time conversation, we're getting Sinners rumors. Mm-hmm. And like I am on record before saying I am worried about bringing this property to the event. And that is still a conversation that has to be had and could probably continue. I'm a little worried, obviously, about choices that have been made previously on the West Coast. I'm not going to keep bringing it up and beat the dead horse, but I would die to get to walk into this film. Like it is one of those movies that I was like completely entranced watching, like mesmerized. And I don't even think I've watched it again since because like in the theater was such a perfect like setting for it that I don't think I can recreate it. But if I got to walk into it, it'd be so good.
Yep. Yeah, I'm also worried about it if it came. It's going to be very hard to execute. And I'm not even talking the scenic. It's the tone of the film, the emotion in the film, how the story is told. I mean, if you want to get into how it looks, like it was shot in such a unique, fun way. It wasn't even necessarily how good some of the sets were. It's how they were shot that made it impressive. I don't know if there's a single property tougher to execute. So I'd be very concerned if I'm looking at this and Hellraiser like headlining the event potentially, because they're both properties that would be so tough to really pull off. Kind of for different reasons. I think Sinners more because it's so driven by its story and what it makes you feel that's really hard to replicate in a house. And it's funny that we bring up like Darkest Deal because that is one of the few houses I think that's kind of driven emotion in a way you would need it to, coincidentally. And there's so many scenes that could be so fucking cool. Just imagine like there's a mid-house facade and you're walking into the juke joint when it's just chaos.
I just got chills. I knew exactly what you were saying.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my God. But how do you, obviously this is their bread and butter, but how do you convey that? I am actually getting full body chills right now thinking about walking into that scene. Wow. I miss Darkest Deal. I'm not going to lie. But like also seeing that gives me hope for this. And also this is an IP. So like the IP holders they're gonna be very protective of this. Obviously, we know who they are. Yeah, this went from something I was like, don't touch it with a 10-foot pole. So now I'm like, I really want to walk in this house. I really want to walk by and have two Michael B. Jordans coming out of me. That's a personal thing.
Yeah, I would be so excited for this. I'd be so excited. Just concerned. That's all. But very excited.
Yeah.
I think if you're talking like building hype lists, this could be the top just based off the hype of what is possible. The heights it could reach. Man, I hope it comes. I really hope it comes. Let's see. Now that the chat is finally loaded. Hey, welcome back, everyone. I know you didn't technically leave, but we felt alone for a little bit.
I feel like they can tell now when it's happening because we aren't bringing up comments.
Kind of drag on a little bit. So let's see how people feel. Let's fucking go. Give it to me. Sinners, sinners, sinners. Sinners, woo. Nerd guy, you do have to watch it. It is really good. It's true.
If I'm telling you to watch something, it's really good.
Now that's a house worth doing. This one's really hype, but I think it's super easy to screw up, so it's hard for me to get excited. Very fair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think that would be the point of scenes of that house. So yeah.
I'm glad somebody said it.
Let's see. When the Spec map arrived, I confused the WWE logo with Sinners because the ring logo looked like a guitar tap.
That's fair.
Yeah. I forgot that even last year, like people were like, could this already come? Obviously, it did not, but it didn't take long. I really like this movie. I feel like scenic and atmospheric wise, it would be somewhat similar to The Darkest Deal. Music will be great, but I don't think it would be a great house. It gives me the same vibes Fallout did when it was rumored. And I guess that's kind of our concern, right? Is that it could turn into something like that. Mm-hmm. I don't see a Best Picture nominee coming to the event, at least not a year after release. I don't know. It's something that is horror, and typically horror is just not nominated. So I don't think I can write it off for that reason.
Yeah.
I know his word isn't 100%, but this was Legacy's latest clue. So Legacy's discussing this openly. Mike Daniel says, I would love to see this, but I think it's just a distraction rumor. They happen every year. They do happen every year. That is true.
Mm-hmm. And it's a really good distraction rumor, too.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of where I was when we first started talking about it, but I don't know. It's still here.
Yeah. Chemo does share some of these concerns as well. It has more elements, and it worries me it wouldn't translate.
Mm-hmm.
Arkham says the thing about any Warner Brothers property right now, WB is going through a merger with Netflix, and it's getting really insane with even Paramount trying to hijack it. It's a mess. That is true. That could make things tougher, or could make them want to just stack as much money as they can in the process. Never know. It could just be from when the juke joint opens till Remic's death. They could go that way, and I think that would be easier to balance tones, right? But I think that's kind of the cheating it a bit, you know, and it wouldn't really give you the full experience of what we'd be looking for. Easier to execute, but not the same as pulling it off fully.
Yeah. They need to be able to tell the story. 100%.
Mm-hmm. Would love it to come, but how would they convey such a complex and emotional story? Oh, yeah, a lot of similar things to what we said. Excitement, and then could be tough.
Yeah.
This would be cool. Live music in a house. We've sort of had this in Case Files Unearthed. We had a live singer. So it'd be cool to kind of see that take a further step potentially. I wouldn't expect it, to be honest, but it would be cool.
Yeah, it would be, even if it was just like what's in Dead Coconut right now. Or Cursed Coconut, whatever the fuck it's called. Mm-hmm. Just like a little 3-piece on a stage. It's not happening, but we can dream.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of doesn't make sense to even try it in a house, to be honest, but dream big. Let's see. They don't have their mega house location this year, but there are still plenty of sound stages that would do the job. No problem. Oh, that's true. Exorcist won Best Picture. Came to the event. Definitely not the year after, but still came to the event. But yeah, there's examples for that. Anyways, yeah, Sinners. People are excited. People are also concerned. Usually both at the same time. Jess, what are the chances this comes to the event, in your opinion?
I have gone from one end of the spectrum to the other now with this property. So I'm going to go right in the middle at 50. I'm going to take the bitch route because I want it really badly. I want it 100%. My brain a month ago was saying 0%. So right there.
I am going to surprisingly kick it up a little bit.
Oh.
And jump up to 62%.
Okay.
60 didn't seem like enough. I needed the extra 2.
62.
62.
For the twins.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope it comes, and I'll be worried until I see it executed well.
Yeah.
We have 35, 50%. Okay. All right. Let's see what rumor we should discuss next. We're actually getting to the end here. There's only a couple left. I think we should go with a bi-coastal, what I believe is a bi-coastal house rumor, in the return of a property, Resident Evil.
Back to things I don't know about.
This is something that hasn't really been clarified, whether it be game, one of the films. I would hope games, a lot more to work with that way. I think there's a new game coming out, or just recently came out. Sorry, I don't keep with Resident Evil at this point. But it's a massive property. Arguably the biggest horror game franchise ever. It has gone into film and TV. And it comes to Japan basically every year. So it makes a ton of sense. I don't know. I wouldn't be excited. I wouldn't be upset. It's just it's a property that would come to the event, and I'd be hoping for the best. That's about it. But that's a lot of homework to do.
Obviously, I know nothing. Hannah says, "Is this the one with the tall? Is this the hot tall lady with the hat? This franchise? You know the
Wait, what?
The lady, whatever her name is, the hot one with the big boobs and the big hat. Tall. Is that from Resident Evil? That is where my knowledge begins and ends. I'd love to see a really hot Stillwalker in the house. Yes. Yeah, Lady I even had the beginning sound right.
What's the name?
Lady Demet. There's a comment. I can't. Yeah,
Demetrescu. Okay.
Sure, whatever. Yeah, it's from Village. I don't care, guys. At least I know something. I'm just proud of myself. Okay, thanks, Hannah. Everybody's attacking me now. I'm leaving.
I don't think they're attacking.
I'm feeling attacked.
Yeah, I don't have too much. I haven't played this since like the second, maybe third game, one of the two. I don't know. It's been a long time. I think by the time this came to HHN, which was in 2013 in Orlando, like I had already stopped playing by that point. So I am very, very off on where this franchise is. Cool. I think.
Well.
Let's see what the chat thinks, because I think they know a little bit more than us. No, I'm good.
Same, Josh.
Maybe not. I know nothing about this franchise other than the one hot tall lady. There we go. Resident Evil 9 comes out in a couple weeks. So yeah, big release coming
It's not about the hot lady.
No,
the comments are saying she was in 8, the Village one. No.
I mean, could it be in 9? Probably not.
No.
Kimo Dog says, it's confusing how they usually do games, Last of Us and FNAF and Fallout. They'll probably do the first one. I mean, that would make sense, but again, I don't know where the games are at and how far removed 9 is from the original. I'm sure at that point, probably a good amount. So I think they'd want to promote the game that's like coming out this year.
When we did it, what was it? Like, which one was it?
Raccoon City.
Okay. So it was not the first one?
No.
Okay. You're saying Raccoon City, like I know what that means. All I said was I know the hot tall lady in 8.
I went there and I barely know what that means.
Fine. I'll figure it out myself, Google. On my phone, I don't know how to use.
Okay, so here's the excitement now. We're going to get some. Resident Evil at the event will make it House of the Year by default. Resident Evil has a ton going for it, with Requiem coming out later this month, the new movie in September, and the 30th anniversary, IP anniversary.
That movie.
More of it. Spooky Bit says, please happen. Resident Evil is my favorite gaming franchise, and I've played almost every game in the series. I'm honestly okay with it being one of the older games or newer games.
Okay, so Spooky Bits is going to be our Resident Evil representative.
Perfect. Perfect. I think Mothman seems very into it too. So
beautiful.
We have a few correspondents for Resident
That's the
Evil.
word. Thank you. I could not think of the word.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm with Jess. Give me hot stilt walkers and I'm happy. We're easy to please.
God, that one. She's yeah. Give me her. Give me Stack and Smoke. Whew.
Mm-hmm. C-Town says, just saying Resident Evil narrows it down so little is my problem. This could be like 30 completely different houses. Yeah, that sounds like one of the issues, right? Like with the rumor, because you don't know what it's going to be. If I had to guess, I'd anticipate it at least delves into the newest game, I guess Resident Evil 9, right? Like that makes a ton of sense. Maybe it's some generic Resident Evil story. I don't know. Could be a lot. Legacy mentioned it might be based on the Raccoon City games 2, 3, and Requiem. You look like yeah. You love those games.
I can't stop thinking about raccoons because I love raccoons. Dub, you were there when I saw the raccoon with the bow tie at Mardi Gras. Well, first it was the Possum family. So, Raccoon City, that's just the name, or are there raccoons in the city?
I don't think there are raccoons. I think it's just a name, but I could be wrong.
Fine. I'm kidding. I'm really excited for everybody who's excited. I'm gonna keep saying that. And it's not because I'm not interested. It's just I have no knowledge, so I have to learn. Fortunately, no raccoons.
Yeah, I realized I did that. Requiem.
You know, I thought this was another museum moment.
No, I do not actually say it that way. It's just like I read and said, I spoke.
And I didn't want to call you out.
No, you always should. You always should.
No, I because I held in museum for 2 months. And when it
museum, that's literally just how I say the word.
But you just said it fine. Okay, we're not doing this. This is not like a public conversation. We've never had the museum conversation in front of the listeners.
Sometimes when I'm reading fast, I just do it like phonetically.
Yeah, Duff just has words that he
I don't think that's even phonetically. Okay? I just say stuff.
Duff just says stuff. Listen, we all have all 3 of us on this show graduated from Florida high schools. You do with that information what you will. C-Town says, generic Resident Evil is not really a thing. Most of the games are incredibly different from each other. Some don't even technically have zombies. So, it's a zombie franchise? I know about the hot lady.
A lot of research to do. With that, just get a percentage. Let's try to get out of this. Neither of us are having a great time. I said Requiem. You didn't know there were zombies.
I don't know what this friend. My mouth hurts from laughing. There's no raccoons. There's zombies. I know nothing. Hot lady on stilts. I'm gonna go with 27 because that's my lucky number, and I panicked.
Um, 48%.
Okay.
Kind of a cop out, but not fully. All right. We are going to go over one more rumor officially. If anyone wants to talk about something, we might be able to bring that up. But this last one is a fun one. And it is very much in our probably not coming camp. But this came from Insider Legacy. And that is a new show based around
Oh my God.
Ted. This is one I probably didn't want to bring up, but you know what? It's been talked about enough. Why not? Why not? Let's talk about it tonight. Yeah, Legacy said Ted, stage show or show of some sort. So kind of bringing back the comedic elements. 0%.
I think earlier I made a comment of like, this was before I had my finger on the pulse in Hollywood. I need people to remember Legacy's been to the event one time in the last, 20 years? What makes an insider an insider?
Typically getting stuff right, which has happened in the past.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. I'm not trying to discredit. Legacy has been an insider for years. I just think that eventually all wells run dry of information and you get Ted on your YouTube live.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I want to say. Just some advice.
Do you know how many viewers dropped the second this image popped on the screen?
I almost dropped. Almost left. Glad you didn't do this first.
Is this a joke? What the hell? Question marks.
It probably is.
Stop. What does this have to do with horror? To be fair, you could say the same about Bill and Ted, and that worked pretty well. But yes, still. Yeah, it has. I think it's more contained, but yes, it has.
Mike, you're wrong for
that.
These are not the bears we're looking for. Also, there's a bunch of bears at HHN. Just open your eyes.
100%.
No, Seatown.
Got to be the wildest HHN rumor I've heard in 5 years of following this event.
This is probably the wildest thing I've covered in my career, if you can call it that.
To be fair, I am horrified.
They're putting the horror back in horror nights.
That qualifies, Seatown. You know what? You're right. You're right. So yeah, my official answer, I'm going to say 0.0000001%.
I'm not giving you a percentage.
I don't want to be completely wrong.
I'm not giving you a percentage. I'd rather be wrong than talk about this.
No, you have to.
No, I don't. Percentage. You can't force me to do anything.
Fine.
Okay, here. What'd you said 0? What'd you say?
A lot of 0.00 and then a 1 at the end.
I'm gonna give it. I really don't want to give this a number. Do I have to? Negative 100. Thank you for coming.
Well, yeah.
Actually, you know what? I lied. 2%, and we get a Wahlburgers booth right outside. If you're gonna make me talk about it,
it gets worse.
Now we get shitty burgers. With shitty Boston accents.
I will say this is probably the best execution I could possibly think of, Ted. What if it's at Peacock Bar or something and he just makes fun of you?
Better than I blacked out. What's his name? No, don't talk to me about him. Actually, move on. I don't talk about him.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about him.
Chemo Dog will take Ted or take it over Blumhouse any day.
Okay.
Ugh, the Tedder tram. Ugh.
Okay, yeah.
If it happens, I will see it out of curiosity, which is better than I do for most shows. 3%.
You know what would be funny if this does happen? And I did see it. I think Mike Daniels would. Yeah, I think he'd slit my wrist or my throat or my wrist, maybe. That's not a cry for help. I promise.
Okay, I'm going to take this off the screen. I think we're done.
Thank you.
And I think that's all the rumors we have. So if anyone wants, just toss up a random rumor. We can stick around for a couple of minutes. But otherwise,
just a rumor you're trying to spread.
Correct. A rumor that's going around.
Please don't just start a rumor.
I will ignore it otherwise. But yeah, we covered basically every bigger rumor that's out right now. There's a couple others that we talked about on a podcast episode a couple weeks ago, like Havoc House, the Orlando original that's come. Oh, look at that. Ta-da! Havoc. Also, yes, talked about as well. Heavy Metal Hell 3D, which I think has also been including music from Ice Nine Kills. That seems like it's kind of dead in the water at this point, I believe, but it's being talked about. So there's that. Yeah, that's mostly it. I think we had like 3 IPs that we were fairly confident in coming. So if we already know 3 IPs, we're off to a good start. A scary start with Execution, if those are the 3, but good start. After that's just kind of the originals and see where we go.
And we're pretty confident on an original, so
at least one. Yeah.
But
we don't know in what capacity that the house would be, at least. This is the rumor I want to start. The return of Twisted Taters. Fuck those chips.
Greasy.
I hate them. Salty. Oh. Ugh.
Bad.
Yeah, I think that's it. So we're probably going to wrap it up here. I don't think we're going to promise when we'll have another live, but next week we should at least have a podcast or a live. Or both if we're feeling really frisky.
Yeah, we'll try.
We're not going to be feeling that frisky, I guess. Okay.
No. Oh, I mean, like, we can obviously do whatever.
Yeah.
I got nothing going on. I'm going Mardi Gras again.
We will be back in some capacity.
Yeah.
Next week, for sure. I just realized the chat was locked up and there were more comments. Hold on.
Hold.
I was like, we're going to make our escape. No one's talking.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was the chat again. What would you like to see come to Mesmer's old spot? Something better than Mesmer.
Dark Ride.
I was a Mesmer hater. So.
Oh, yeah, you were.
Something better.
I didn't.
Oh, remember how we were talking about I don't like the whole carnival circus horror thing? See? Not a fan.
The best run I had through Mesmer was the last run I think I ever had through Mesmer where the bearded lady called me a whore. And I think that was the best part of it.
That probably was. Thank you, bearded lady.
Yeah, thank you. And it's on camera. Yeah, no, think about it. I got that on video.
Was Silent Hill floating around?
It was.
Maybe.
It was both.
Has it been talked about recently?
I think so.
If it was, I think Resident Evil has fully taken over as the video game IP.
Yeah.
Although it hasn't stopped them from bringing both before, so who knows? Current speculation is that Jess won't go to whatever show it is.
I am consistently inconsistent. Unless it's a comedy.
I'll go to that. I do agree with this. It feels like it's pure speculation. I don't think Iceland Kills is coming to the event.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't even bother giving a % one.
I'm good.
Yeah, I think that is about. Shoot, what?
Okay, let me clarify. I was wearing this shirt that says Horror Fam. You can get it at hhn365.com. And she read the shirt and said, Horror Fam? Or Horror Fam. And I laughed and I said, yeah. And there was more banter, but it caught me so off guard because like shit like that can just happen at Knott's because they improv a lot. And she said it and I went, yeah, I've been called worse or something like that. And I walked into the house, camera in hand.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, horror. Didn't phase me.
Oh, and I will leave this from C-Town. Horror Unleashed released 2 new interview videos. I haven't watched them because I don't want to see any of that until I experience Horror Unleashed myself. I don't like spoilers. But everyone should go check that out if they're interested, for sure. But with that, we're going to wrap it up for this live. We will see you on the podcast. We will see you back for other lives. We are getting back into our season. It is time, Jess.
Yeah.
Hopefully more Goblin joining us on the lives, too. I know you're watching this, or you will watch this, so come back. That's all for this week. We will see you soon. How do we wrap these streams up? Do we have a saying? I don't even remember. It's been so long.
I think we just say see you in the streets, but only if you're going to Mardi Gras lately.